Hi, everybody. I'm Ali, Dr. Ingram's son and the president of Purely Wild Naturals. I'm going to be doing a little bit more video content, and I'm in this content is going to talk about my own personal health transformation, my challenges taking over this supplement company, and my journey with this, and my take on the supplement industry. As many of you are aware, my dad, Dr. Ingram, passed away in March of 2022. Me and my siblings weren't involved in the business much at all growing up. We had interaction with my dad. He was working on improving our health, telling us to cut the sugar, especially the poison. So, so that basically, that unfortunately, many of us did not follow that advice, including myself. And I really struggled for a long time. I've been struggling with my health for a long time, especially energy, fatigue. That's been one of the biggest problems, but I've tried different things here and there. I just didn't have the courage or the push to make these changes. Like my dad always said, it's the toxicity of the food, the sugar, the inflammation. It's causing me all sorts of stomach problems, all sorts of fatigue. And when the fatigue comes, the anxiety comes. These are all, all this pain, all this inflammation. We don't have to live this way. We don't have to live this way. How does somebody go from a corporate job in finance transformation to taking over a supplement company founded by perhaps the leading expert in natural health? And you have to keep in mind that my dad was not somebody that was after the dollars. His whole objective was to improve the wellness of people. He wanted people to feel their best. He wanted people to overcome illnesses and be at their optimal health. And he wanted that for us as well. I told myself, I'm not going to get up here and start talking to people about health until I make changes myself. I'm not going to come up here and be a hypocrite. Like, live a healthy lifestyle, cut out the sugar, eat this or eat that, take these supplements, improve your health, improve your wellness. I'm not going to come out here and say that as some sick guy. I've had to make a lot of changes actually recently. I'm feeling a lot better. One thing that I did was my first target is the sugar. And I'm somebody that loves sweets. I like ice cream, cake, everything. And my dad is always advising me against that. He's like, this problem you have and that problem you have is because of sugar. And I'm like, I can't get off of it. So I'm like, I don't know what to say. And so basically, that's the way it is, right? But I told myself, you know what, Ali, you gotta absorb it. So you gotta absorb this advice. And, you're gonna feel good. By the permission of God, you're gonna feel better. But you have to take action. Because, even though we rely on God, God is not going to change your condition unless you take action yourself. So you guys take those first steps. That's something that I came to that realization after a long time. It took me too long, actually. So now I'll talk a little bit about purpose. How do I make this career transition? I was maybe the polar opposite of what my dad's lifestyle is like. I was a corporate employee, something that he hated, something that he could never do, right? So I'm this guy that studied accounting, and I went and worked at a Big Four firm. I was in that lifestyle, even though I didn't like it, working at multinational corporations. I had that corporate lifestyle. I didn't know I was an inherent supplement company. It was still small, pretty small supplement company. Now you have families, you have a full-time job. What are you going to do now? I still saw it as a blessing from God, that this came to us. I wasn't ready to take on that responsibility. And I had to believe in it to do it, right? And our purpose in life is to serve and worship God. So then I have to be able to tell myself or convince myself that this is part of that purpose. And I believe that it is, and I'll explain why. Saving a life is one of the greatest things that you can do. Helping a person to improve their health is a tremendous good, really. That helps them to be their best every day. That helps them, their mental state of mind, to have them to achieve more. That helps their families when mothers and fathers are at their best every day. So that's the objective, to help people feel their best every day and achieve that objective.